G'day everybody. Pretty exciting day. Craig Cobb here from the Grow Me Co. Welcome to all the new subscribers to the free newsletter. It goes out every Tuesday, giving you a bit of a snapshot of what I'm seeing in the markets each week straight to your inbox. If you haven't joined yet, either find the link below or go to thegrowmeco.com and join up. It's completely free. So the markets, it's been really good. I've been talking in my Discord group, and I think I've done some content on X and Facebook as well, talking to Bitcoin a lot about a few things. Let's reverse a little bit. Throughout this pullback, I talked about a 33% pullback. I talked about the 74,000 level. I talked about what we saw last time. We took 6 months to get back into this cradle zone on the monthly chart. The bullish candle occurred, and what was from there a 65% move. Now, it took 6 months to get back in there, and it was the same sort of feeling. You know, people fearful, the bull market's over, all this sort of stuff. But the problem that people have often, it's not a, it's human nature. If you don't know what you don't know. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I work with charts very, very well. They've given me everything that I've got. So what I've been looking at is that pullback in on the monthly, and we've got that. Not only have we got that, we just about hit exactly that level, and now we've got a very strong monthly candle for the month of April with 7 days to go. That's one more week. It's up 14.28%, but more importantly, look at the trend. Higher low, higher high, pulling back really, really nicely. Now I'm going to flip out. I've been talking about that a lot. Now, you guys that have been following for a little while will know, and those that are on the free newsletter, you'll have heard me speak about this quite a lot, like constantly. But now I'm going to go to the daily and show you something else. I spoke again of this resistance level, saying just a couple of days ago that Bitcoin's faced with a couple of levels of resistance, and then we've got a bit of blue sky. The first level was this one running through here. Well, clearly that's gone. The second one was very significant as it was support at 91,000 for Bitcoin for a long time. Well, in yesterday's candle, we smashed straight up through all those levels clearly, and what I call a statement candle was what we got, with 6.78% to the upside. The buying has continued so far into today, and let's hope it continues. But we haven't seen a run like this for quite some time. This is 2 days. I know it's only 2 days, but 2 days of buying activity in a row, and the culmination of those 2 days to the close yesterday was, let's call it 10%. A big move, a significant move. We've got the new SEC chair in now, saying in his maiden speech that one of the things he's looking for is digital asset infrastructure and some laws around it, so that he's going to communicate correctly with the right people. He's saying all the right things. We've got BlackRock now with the biggest ETF inflows of 2025, and there's been a lot of stuff in the background going on that many people aren't seeing from big players in crypto, big players in government, that are the path and it's just getting ready for something that could be really, really special. Is it 1999.com boom time? I don't know. Only time will tell. But I am starting to get excited because we've got some momentum. We've got some upside. We've got a brilliant looking monthly chart in a fantastic uptrend. The daily is now in an uptrend with a lot of momentum. And this for traders is good news, because momentum means trends. Trends mean trades. And trades, when we get good momentum and trends and trades, generally, if you know what you're doing, means profits to come. So what am I doing at the moment? Well, first of all, let's go ahead and have a look at the total market cap, because that's also something that's important. Not only has Bitcoin run, but we have seen altcoins have a very strong run as well. Again, I bring you to the monthly chart here on the total market cap. And again, we find ourselves pulling back into that cradle zone and a bullish candle for the month of April thus far. Very, very strong for alts, very, very strong for Bitcoin, very, very strong for the market itself. This chart minus Bitcoin is not quite as exciting, but the total market cap and Bitcoin certainly is. Bitcoin's dominance continues to trend beautifully well. And as you can see, there was a cradle trade right there. I'm not trading Bitcoin's dominance, but you can see a chart to chart, a strategy that works, is robust enough for any chart. And there it is right there performing. So Bitcoin's dominance still on the up and up. Now, to how I am trading this, how I am playing this at the minute, I am looking now for opportunities in these trends. For a lot of the alts, we have seen basically a 24-hour period of upside. Not too many alts have had consistent trends for a long period of time. So I am now focusing on these lower time frames, looking to see where the cyclicity lies best. When I say cyclicity, I mean the bouncing ball, pulling back in, moving away, pulling back into these averages and moving away. The time zone that represents the chart or the trend the best is the one that I will trade, and I'm willing to go down as low as the 15-minute to take advantage here. Here's case in point on Cardano. Pull back in, bullish candle, very nice move. Back in, takes a little while, but a very nice move. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for, squirreling down to these lower time frames, because the 4-hour and higher has had such an extended run that it's a long way from those moving averages. You can see here on DOGE, higher low here, a very extended higher high. It's going to take quite some time for us to pull back into this cradle zone if it is to happen anytime soon. So that's why my focus has been on the lower time frames, things like this, little breakout levels, looking for trends with cradle trades, and just making the most of this momentum that is currently there. So that's the way I'm playing the market at the moment. I really like XRP as well if it was to pull back in here. Trading those higher liquidity pairs is what I'm about. Have a look at this on Link. It's had a ripper of a day. It's had a ripper of a couple of days, to be fair. Yesterday up 7.9%, but these are the trends where us as traders can make money and do very, very well. So the state of the market right now from the macro perspective is very, very good. The macro perspective has been looking quite good for quite some time. I know there was a lot of pain. I know there was a lot of pullback. But in the bigger picture, i.e. macro, we've been seeing under the ground, below the surface, a lot of positives for the digital asset space. We've also been seeing, as I say, Bitcoin just simply having a bit of a breather, a bit of a pullback after being extended on the monthly chart. Now, if we are to see April close bullish, which looks highly probable right now, if we see that and we break the high, and if we see a 65% move like we did last time, where does that bring us to on Bitcoin? Well, 65% from the high here takes us to 156,000 or 155,000. Now, that certainly would be something nice to stuff in your Christmas stocking now, wouldn't it? So whilst I am optimistic, I am also realistic. I am trading what is in front of me. I am not trading based on thoughts, emotions, or anything like that. I have checklist trading systems that work well, that have worked well for a long time for me. I've been doing this for 20 years. They do work. I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to trade my rules. I'm going to manage my risk, and I'm going to do what I do every single day. The difference now is that we do have some really nice trends starting to evolve in the market, which means we've got opportunity. Anyway, go visit thegrowmeco.com. Join up for that free newsletter. Any questions that you have, hit me in the comments below. Have yourself a ripper of a day. It's a pretty exciting time right now to be alive. Let's hope that this momentum continues and we see the bull market shift back into bullish sentiment, and we all do really well together. Take care, guys. Bye for now.